Hey, what up, gang? Boo617. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm excited, as always, but today I'm really excited because we're not installing not one, but two parts today, two mods. So the other day I received my new spacers. So what I ended up doing, I ended up ordering 15 mils for the front and 20 mils for the back. So I'm installing those today. Not only that, we're also gonna install the springs, baby. Yep, it's going low. It's going low and she's going wide. Let's see how it turns out. Come with me. All right, guys. So here goes my H&R Springs, lowering springs. Check these out right quick. Get some stickers, the warranty sheet. Anyways, so these are the bad boys here. Let me take this out. Things are nice. Oh man, I can't wait to see what this thing is gonna look with these on. All right, let me show you guys the spaces really quick. All right, so these are the 15s. There's two of them. And it comes with a whole new set of bolts. Whole new set of bolts that are longer than OEM. And this is the pair. So these are the 20s. And these are the 15s. The next thing I want to do really quick is just measure the current height, the factory height. This is the rear. Center line. We are sitting about 32 inches. 32 inches in the rear. Let's come to the front. Center line, and 32 inches. All right, so after measuring the front and the back, they're actually 32 all around right now. So 32 inches tall. We're gonna see how that's gonna change, right? Let's go. Let me give you guys a little demo on how she's sitting now. So if you first see, that's how spaced out it is right now. Now these back wheels are 11, the fronts are 10s. The width, look at the height, how it looks. It's the rear, front. Yeah, the front definitely needs some lowering. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am a little scared on the results of this whole thing. There's a reasons why I'm scared. So first reason is the look. So I like the truck look. It's an SUV. I like how it looks. I like how tall trucks are. I'm just scared that it's gonna drop too much and make it look basic, I guess. Not basic. I don't even know the wording what I mean, but I just don't want it to be too low because it's an SUV. I just want that gap, the wheel gap, to go away. That's pretty much it. All right. Second thing is the ride. So when I put the 20s that I have on now, the car got lower. The car got lower because the factory 19s that it had very thick tire walls, and these are low pros. So the car got lower, not by much, not even noticeable to me anyways, but I know it did just because there was a difference there. Now with lowering it and the low pros, it's gonna get even lower. So depending on how high it is and how I feel when I drive now, I might have to upgrade the wheels again and get bigger rims. So that's another thing that I'm scared of, is the way that how high it's gonna feel. And then the third thing is ride quality. So I went from a factory setup with thick tires, nice thick cushy tires that absorb all the bumps on the road. And I put low pros, and now I'm gonna drop it, which is gonna make the suspension a lot firmer. Yeah guys, that's another thing I'm scared of. So we're gonna see. The new Springs drops it 1.5, 1.6 when it settles. Let's find out, guys. Let's find out. And just like that, we're in the shop. We're about to get this in. Let's do it, baby. All right, first things first. We have to take that plastic out that goes right on the top to get to these nuts here. The plastic is right there, that big piece, just to get to these. Got that special socket to make sure it doesn't scratch the rims. Took off all the sensors. Taking these off now. We're comparing old to new. They actually look around the same size, but it's the way it's coiled that it counts. You'll see the difference. All right, guys, officially both sides are done now. Now we're gonna prep this up to put the spacers. He's gotta get the wire brush, get that nice and clean and flush. That's the next step. All right, now that she's nice and clean, let me put this tool in. This is gonna guide the spacer and the wheel. So I came into an issue. So because of the lip inside of here, it is not sitting flush. I even tried to put the studs in and squeeze it in, and it actually did flush. But once I took it out, the spacer, there's a gap, and I'm not gonna risk it. When I put the 20s fit perfectly. Let me show you. Let me show you how easy the 20s go. Bang, you see? Flush. No, it goes directly to the back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna install the front spacers, but I am gonna install the rear spacers. That's the look I want anyways. I want it to look nice and staggered on the back, so that's what we're gonna go with. All right, here we got the difference between the rear springs, factory, and the H&Rs. As you can see, it's a big difference compared to the front. So for these, all we really needed to do was unbolt a few things, take a few things out. Then we've got this big pry bar to pry this down, and we were able to snake the old one in, and now the new one in. The old one out, now the new one in, rather. Alright, we got the spring in. Now let's prep this for the spacers. The good thing is that these 20s definitely go in nice and flush. Some free clean. Let's get our 20 mil spacer. Put it in, and then let's put the wheels on. The spacer kits brought these are way longer. So the 20 millimeters brought their own, and then the 15s brought their own. The 20 millimeters are obviously longer. So make sure you get your kit with the longer pieces, because if not, it's gonna bring headaches to you. Having one side installed with the spacers, you can already see how much more bulky and wider it looks. Nice. All right, guys, so we finished the job. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm just test driving it to see how it feels. How can I review this? Because it kind of feels the same. I don't really feel a difference in drive quality or bumpiness. It feels as bumpy as it was. It feels as stiff as it was. I mean, as I hit big potholes, I can feel it being a lot stiffer than it was. But nothing mind-blowing, nothing that's gonna make me hate the ride or anything. Nowhere near what the Nismo, how bumpy the Nismo is. It's still nice and smooth. Let me show y'all what this looks like. Check it out. So yeah, guys, so as you can see, the change is perfect. This is exactly how much of a drop I wanted. Let me show you a little bit more on how spaced out they are. As you can see, this is how they're spaced out. They're looking right now. This is with the 20 millimeter spacer. The fronts wasn't able to get it, but you know what? It looks good because it looks staggered. We're gonna do the measurement now. Remember, the last time it was 32 inches. This time, dead center, 31. I already did the front, that's 31 as well. Now, the instructions, it does say that there is a, if you drive it for a week, they're gonna adjust and drop a little bit more. So I'm guessing that's where the 0.5 is gonna drop. I'm looking forward for that. So I'm gonna wait a week and then remeasure them and see where they're at. It might be a little bit difficult to tell the difference because I mean it's only an inch after all, the difference. But I will post the two differences so you can see in person. I mean, me looking at it, wow, it's a difference. Me looking at it in video, I can see where someone could mistaken it as, oh, you know, it's not that much of a difference. But I'll show you guys. Check these out. Also, the driving almost feels almost the same, a little bit more stiffer, but the corners, the corners feels like a sports car. Hitting these corners like nothing now, which is awesome. But anyways, what do you guys think? Should I get bigger wheels? Do these wheels seem perfect? I'm thinking about bigger wheels, but we won't talk about that yet. Maybe yes, maybe not. Who knows, right? But what do you guys think in general? Do you guys like the build so far? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not, give me a thumbs up. Boo Boo 617, we out.